This is exactly how I caught 40 points traded the nasdaq today as a 17-year-old. Coming into the day, I was bullish for a number of reasons. Starting off in the 4-hour time frame, we had this massive 4-hour fair value gap where price was wicking and respecting CE. My bias becomes more respected because on the hourly time frame, we can see we are disrespecting bearish gaps and respecting bullish gaps, meaning we are in bullish order flow. Coming into market open, my scenario was NQ moves down into this 30-minute sponsored imbalance, and then we get some sort of move back up. And at the same time, I wanted to see ES open lower, take out either this hourly intermediate low or this 4-hour intermediate low, put in an SMT inside of this 30-minute imbalance to get that 930 open low high close. At market open, price ends up moving lower into my condition. Here's ES at the exact same time. You can see here that ES moves all the way down, taking out that 4-hour intermediate low, putting in a bullish SMT. After putting in that bullish SMT, we can see price do a few things. Price is respecting this 30-minute gap right here, pushing us higher, ultimately respecting bullish order flow, giving us more market narrative towards the all-time high. From there, the market moved up, inversing this 5-minute gap towards the upside and taking out the 930 high. However, I ended up fading out this trade because we ended up taking out significant buy side above before finalizing the inversion, meaning this lowers the probability of the trade dramatically. From there, all I wanted to see was this 945 candle close and open up this sponsored 5-minute gap, sponsored by the 30-minute gap below, to take a continuation long to all-time high. From there, we see that's exactly what happens. Price closes at 945, opens up this 5-minute sponsored gap below, and price starts trading towards it. Before mitigating the 5-minute sponsor gap, price does something very significant. Price moves up, mitigating this 1-minute gap, sending us lower into the 5-minute sponsor gap. This does one of two things. It generates a nice swing high for price to target, and it also gives us our stop rate inside of the 5-minute gap to then long off of. From here, I'm just going to move over to trade C where you can see my execution. You see the 5-minute gap, you see the stop rate, and we have this 30-second inversion right here. You can see I get filled, God fill by the way. I go break even at this intermediate high. We displace very high above it, and I have this condition being this 30-second gap to hold price and send us higher towards all-time high. We have the AM high right here, gets taken very fast, and then we have the all-time high right after that gets taken immediately. Nice little one-to-one, A plus setup, A plus continuation by using sponsored gaps.